Hello, good day. How are you today? You good, right? And you're also happy. Okay, good. So today in agricultural science, we are going to be learning about factors of production. In agricultural science, we are going to be learning about factors of production. Are we ready for today's lesson? We are ready, right? Okay, let's go into today's lesson. Today's lesson is on factors of production. A factor of production is something we need to make things, especially in farming. There are four main factors: land, where we grow things; labor, people working; capital, tools and machines; and entrepreneurship, planning and making decisions. When we are referring to factors of production, we are referring to the essential elements or resources required for the successful cultivation and production of crops and other agricultural products. So we are going to be looking at these four main factors. The land. The land is where farming and other activities happen. Is the soil where we plant crops or raise animals. Different land can be good for different things. Some places are better for growing certain crops, while others are better for raising animals. It's like the stage where all farming magic happens. The land is the basic resource for agricultural production. It refers to the area of ground where crops are grown or animals are raised, and there are different qualities. And the location also matters because it is very important in the success of agricultural activities. So the land is the basic, the primary resources. Okay, then labor. Labor means the people who work on the farm. They are the ones who plant seeds, water the plants, and harvest the crops. They also take care of animals if there are any. Labor is all about the hard work and the effort that people put into farming. Okay? Labor means the people who work on the farm. They are the ones who plant seeds, water the plants, and harvest the crops. They are also the ones that take care of the animals, if there are any. Labor is all about the hard work and the efforts that people put into farming. Okay? Labor refers to the human effort involved in agricultural activities. It includes the tasks of planting, tilling, harvesting, and taking care of animals. The amount of skill put in labor will determine the agricultural productivity. So the amount of skill level that is put into the farm will determine the agricultural productivity. So labor just refers to the human effort. Okay? Do we understand that? Okay, very good. We have capital. Remember, we're talking about the factors of production. We have talked about land, we have talked about labor. Capital, the capital is like tools and equipment that help make farming easy. Think of it like the gadgets and machines that make your chores easier at home. Farmers use tractors, plow, irrigation system, and even trucks to move their crops to market. These tools and machines are like farmers' helpers. The capital in agriculture encompasses the financial resources and machinery of equipment needed to carry out farming activities. Is either financial resources or machinery equipment that is used to carry out these farming activities. The tools, tractors, in the investment in the farm operation. That is the capital. Okay? So the capitals are tools and equipment that make farming easy. They are farmers' helper. Okay? We have the entrepreneurship. The entrepreneurship though is a big word, but it means the decisions and plans that farmers make to run their farms well. Farmers need to decide what to plant, when to plant it, how much to plant, and where to sell their crops. It's like being the boss of the farm and making all the important choice to make sure the farm is successful. Entrepreneurship just refers to the management and decision-making skill of the individual involved in farming. The effective planning, organization, decision-making. These play a crucial role in agricultural success. Being the boss of the farm. So entrepreneurship means the decisions and plans that farmers make to run their farm well. Okay? The farmer decides what to plant, when to plant the crop, how much crop would you plant, and where are you going to sell your crops when they have been harvested. Do we understand? These factors of production work together. The land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship, they work hand in hand, they work together. These are the 4 factors of production, the main factors of production. These factors work together in farming to produce the food we eat and many other things we use in our daily lives. It's just like a team where each player has an important role and together they make the farm a success. Okay? The functions and reward of these factors. Land, like we said, land is where we plant crops and raise animals. It provides a place for all farming activities. And what do we get in return of this land? The reward of using land is the food we grow, such as fruits, vegetables, and grains. Land helps us produce the things we eat. Labor, we said, it represents the people who work on the farm. They do the hard work of planting, watering, and harvesting, as well as taking care of the animals. And what do we get in return? The reward of labor is a salary or payment for the people who work on the farm. They get paid for their efforts and help produce food for everyone. Capital. What's the function? Like we said, capital includes the tools and machines that make farming easier. These tools help with planting, harvesting and moving things around the farm. What is the reward? The reward of using capital is that it makes farming faster and more efficient. It means we can produce more food and products with less effort. Entrepreneurship means making important decisions on the farm, like what we plant, when to plant it, and where to sell the crops. It's about being the boss of the farm. The reward for good entrepreneurship is that it can lead to a successful farm. If the farmer makes smart choices, they can earn money by selling their crops and taking care of their farm. So in a simple way, land gives us a place to grow things. Labor is the people who work on the farm. Capital is the tool that make farming easier. And entrepreneurship is like being the boss and making smart decisions to have a successful farm. Everyone benefits from these factors because they help us have the food and products we need in our everyday lives. Now we know the factors of production, right? We talked about the four factors of production, their functions, and the reward of them. We now understand the factors of production, right? Okay, that is good. So we are going to do our assignment. Our assignment is just on the base of what we studied today. Explain the four factors of production, their functions and rewards. And we talked about all that in the lesson, right? So it's easy. Okay, good. So you have to do your assignment, okay? Good.